Save the turtles, save the turtles. How about no? Because this pond is absolutely infested with turtles, and the owner wants me to get them out. And there's also a little bit of a beaver situation at this pond, where they've dammed up the outlet pipe and forcing the water to run across the road. Long story short, we've got a lot of work to do at this pond, so let's get started. Guys, I literally just rolled up to this pond, and I'm already spotting turtles. They can be kind of hard to see with the naked eye, but if you look really close, that little knot in the middle, that's a turtle head sticking up. If you look closely, they're pretty hard to see, but there's actually two right there. That's at least two turtles right in that one little corner. As you can see, this pond is a whole lot bigger than that little corner. And we're gonna do our best to thin them out a little bit. Let's stop wasting time. Let's get this boat in the water. And to help me on this adventure, I'm pulling out the USS Bathtub, AKA my boat. It's equipped with a seat, a paddle, and even a trolling motor when the battery is charged. This boat is bad news for anything that swims. Now to catch these turtles, we're gonna be using 3 simple rigs. The first is a limb line. A limb line's super simple. Basically, you pick a limb hanging over the water, tie a line to it, down to a hook that's gonna be dangling down in the water. This is a super simple rig, but also extremely effective. This rig can't go anywhere, and if you catch a big one, the tree is gonna fight the fish for you. Or in this case, the turtle. But now for what might be the most important part, it's actually the bait. The bait we're gonna be using is pork jowl, or fatback. Basically, it's a really fatty piece of meat with part of the pig skin on it, which makes it stay on the hook super well. And it even floats. And now we're gonna be moving on to rig number 2. And this one, you can actually set from the bank. This one, I call a stake line. It's super simple. Literally a stake, string, hook, and bait. You toss it in the water and let the turtles do the rest. Update. I'm being swarmed by a fly. And now for the third and final rig, the most redneck of all, the jug. Milk jug, antifreeze jug, bleach jug, don't matter. It's a jug, a short string, and a hook. And this is another rig that is very successful for catfish. And it works really good for catfish too, because they're sitting there pretty much fighting a bobber pretty much until you come get them. They can't really do anything about it except get hung up in a tree. But for now, we're gonna toss them in. Watch this. Here's the technique. You ready? Perfect. And I got a lot more jugs. So I'm gonna run around the pond, set out some more jugs, do some more limb lines, and then we're gonna be checking out a beaver lodge in the back of the pond, because snapping turtles aren't the only animal we're after in this pond. There's also some beavers. All right, guys, we got the limb line set out. We got the jug set out. Let's cruise on over here and see what we can tell about this beaver lodge. To do a really good job at taking out these beavers, we need to know how many there is. And this beaver lodge might give us an idea. I'm not really sure. All right, guys, here appears to be the beaver lodge. Now, beavers can lodge a couple different places. Right there appears to be some kind of lodge where they piled up sticks, and they probably got a room up and under that. Another really common place they'll den at is actually underground with burrows. And it looks like we got a burrow right over here. This may be the first place we start trapping. Yeah, I'm about positive that's a burrow. Yep, there's a thing. You can see how dark it is back in there. Plus, you can see they've got like a ditch right here. That's pretty much their runway in and out. Well, I'm inside of a tree right now. How did I get here? I have no idea, but I don't like it. But yeah, you can kind of see like a runway, like a ditch right through the... Well, buddy, that thing's gonna steal my tripod. Give me that thing back. I'm about to get out of this tree, bro. I'm about to mess up, make a mistake. Long story short, I'm looking around the bank. I'm seeing fresh sticks. I'm seeing fresh slides. The beavers are definitely here. But instead of trapping them right away, like we usually do in our other beaver trapping videos, this evening, I think I'm gonna try something a little bit different that we've never actually done before. But as for now, I think we've done everything we need to do at the pond. We've scouted the beavers. We've got the limb lines out. We've got the jugs out. I think we're pretty much done here for a minute. I think our work here, for now, is pretty much done. All right, guys, it's later that evening. We're back here at the pond. My plan is, instead of trapping them straight away, I'm gonna see if I can shoot a few beavers and take them out pretty well instantly. It may not be the perfect method to take out these beavers, but I definitely think it's worth a shot. Beavers will typically come around and swim around at night, but every now and again on a good day, they'll actually come out right at the edge of dark. And that's hopefully what we're gonna sit out here and see. But right now I'm looking out over the pond. The beavers aren't out yet. So we're actually gonna drive to the far back end where they had built their dam, and we're gonna see what's back there. I also brought a trail camera so that we can set up on their dam and keep up with how many beavers there actually is. All right, here we go. And this right here is what I'm here for. Not necessarily the dam, but for this crossover right here. You can see you got this pond, giant beaver dam, and then it goes into the next pond. But this little slide right here, and you can see how much it's being used. This is the highway for the beavers. And we're gonna put up the KG trail camera right there on that stick. But I'd say for the rest of the night, I'm looking out right here, I'm not seeing any beavers. I'm gonna say let's go sit on the big pond and basically wait it out. See if a beaver comes out early, and if so, maybe we can get one out of the way right here, right now. I estimate, I mean, there's a good chance there's a good chance there could be like 8 different beavers in here. So every beaver that we can get, even if it is with a cheap shot, we'll take it.
Which you can do this.
We're catching some fish at least. There he is, right there, right there, right there, right there. There's the beaver, there's the beaver. He just came out. Literally, he just came out. We're gonna be able to get him right here. He's right there, guys. That is the beaver we're after. He literally just came out of the bank right here. I'm gonna pull out the 22. We're gonna get this guy. It looks like he's maybe 60 yards. If we can get him to slip up and just swim a little bit closer to like 40, even if he's moving at 40, I think I can get him. But it's gonna have to be a perfect brain shot. Anything else in this 22 is not gonna kill him. But he just went under. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, looks like. All right, guys, next time he comes out, whether it's 40 yards or 60 yards, he just came out, but he's about 80. I don't think I can take that shot. He's way out there. Definitely can't take that shot. It's almost 100 yards. All right, guys, the beavers are starting to come out again. Right now, I'm looking at 2 different ones. I highly doubt we'd be able to kill 2 tonight, but we'll definitely try. First is this one right over here. Bullet's gonna drop about an inch. I got it right here, right in the back of the head. He'd be dying right now. Told you. That's pretty good, wasn't it? Boys, that right there is how you know that you hit the beaver. You hit the beaver right where you needed to. He's just sitting there flopping. This is good. Moving on to target number 2. And with this thing being so quiet, it actually gives us an opportunity for a target number 2. Tell you what, yeah, maybe get ready. He's gonna try to go back to that den that he's been at the whole time. I could either wait for him to stop or shoot him halfway there. Shooting him halfway there is not impossible. All right, I may try it right here. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, right under it.
He's one under.
Oh, man. That bullet was so close to him. It might have been right behind him, actually. We can watch the footage for the replay, but he don't know what happened.
Yeah.
So he might come back up. If he comes back up in the same spot, and if he sits still for a second, I think we can get him. No, he's back up. Record now, then.
I am. Where's he at?
He was same spot. Just get ready.
I see him.
No, that's a little bit wrong. That time I hit him again.
Did you really?
I hit him again, yeah.
I
don't know if I got a kill, though. No, he's flopping. He's flopping.
He's down.
Maybe.
No,
One
wait,
more
don't
bullet.
shoot. Now shoot. That time, you hit him. Oh, show. You've hit him more than once.
I've hit him like 3 or 4 times. I think I may hit him in the neck, though. Might be enough to kill him, but not instantly.
I think he's laying there.
No, he's close.
Where?
See him? Really close.
Yeah. Wait. Same that one.
Oh, come on. That one was really close if it wasn't. Guys, we've got shots on 3 beavers tonight. As much as I will say, I believe we hit them all. I think we only got a confirmed kill on 1 of them. The rest of them, we're really just gonna have to wait and see what the trail camera says. But I think that these last 2 might actually still be alive. All right, guys, we didn't get this on camera, but big old boy popped out 1 more time, popped him again, and he's out there flopping now. He literally just went under. But I can assure you that is a kill confirmed. At least 2 beavers are down. I made sure that one died, because I got 3 shots in his head. But, yep, all right, we'll see you tomorrow now. Just giving you an update. We got another beaver. Confirmed. All right, guys, we're back. It's the next day. Unveiling the bathtub. Nice. All right, we're getting in. We're checking some jugs. Checking this line, and I think our bait's still on there, but we're still gonna put a new piece. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Do we got a turtle? No, we do not. Do we got our bait? I don't know. Looks like we've been tangled up in some grass. That's gonna happen. That's just part of it. Come around, get a piece of this, rebait it. We'll be right back on our way. Stick it on, and we'll just toss this guy right there. Let it go. That's the game plan. A few more lines to check. Hopefully, we got a turtle. All right, guys, we're way up in the cove. Right here's 1 jug. We're gonna pull up and get it. I'm looking at it. I don't think we got a turtle on it, but it's still important to get it out here and rebait it at least. All right, guys, so unfortunately we didn't catch a turtle, which I'm a little surprised by, but we know they're in here. So we're just gonna leave them set, and I think we'll end up catching them. But we also know that the beavers are still in here. I'm pretty confident we got 2 confirmed kills yesterday evening, but last night our trail camera did let us know that there's most definitely more, which we definitely expected. But I'm gonna be trying something new. I'm gonna see if I can catch a beaver in a live trap. And we're gonna put a trail camera on it so we can actually see how the beavers react. I think it's possible, but I've never seen anyone do it before. My thoughts is to pretty much make a caster mound, which is how I catch a lot of beavers, but instead of putting like a foot trap, we just make the back of the mound inside the cage trap. I think this can work. We're gonna give it a shot. We'll see if it works tomorrow. All right, there we go. The trap is set. Now we just need to make sure that the lure is back here in the back of the trap. And the lure we're using, same as always, Beaver caster. Now we got the caster smeared right back here on this stick, and hopefully the only way they can figure out to get to it is straight in the cage by swimming in, walking up, and stepping on that thing. Beavers can't see very well, so I don't really feel like this big cage trap's gonna spook them off too much. But like I mentioned, we are gonna set up a KG trail camera watching the outside of the trap, so whether we do catch one or we don't catch one, we'll know about it. All right, we're in. The objective is simple. Check the turtle jugs, rebait the turtle jugs, and then we're going over there to check the beaver trap. But before we do any of it, I think I just found one of the beavers we shot the other night. He's dead. Kill confirmed. It's unfortunate that it had to go down this way and that we couldn't find him sooner, but unfortunately, sometimes this is just the way it goes. And this is what a beaver in a turtle pond looks like. We finally got to the beaver, but it looks like the turtles may have got to him first. And unfortunately for this beaver, looks like we're just gonna be donating him to the pond. It's unfortunate that he had to go out that way, but in a situation like this, he's gotta go out some way. Leaving the beavers in here is the only option. That's not an option. Let's scoot on around, check these jugs, and well, I'm pretty positive we got another beaver. So he'll either be floating around here somewhere, or maybe he'll float up tomorrow. There's a turtle right there. And our last jug is way back there, but it doesn't really look like we got anything on it. Over there is a bunch of little baby ducks. Looks like maybe baby wood ducks. Believe it or not, a big snapping turtle would absolutely love to eat one of those baby ducks. This is day 2, and so far we've caught 0 turtles. And probably the weirdest part of all is that we've even got turtles on trail camera, but we've not actually caught any of them. I guess we're gonna head back and check that live trap for the beaver. Hopefully we got something in it. All right, we're coming up on the trap. Should be right in here. The door's down, and I believe we got a stinking beaver in a live trap. You can't hardly see him, but we're gonna go ahead and get on the side-by-side and we're gonna pull around here. Taking a look at the trail cam footage, you can tell that the beaver was a little wary at going into the cage trap, but nevertheless, he ended up going in and we ended up catching it. But maybe even more importantly, we know there's still some beavers out there because we got footage of at least one coming up to check him out while this guy was already caught. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I've never seen anybody do that before, but I figured it was possible, and it is. It worked out pretty good. I don't know if I should be surprised. Oh my goodness, he tried to jump at me. Yeah, he's not happy. He's not having this. I don't know if I should be surprised that this worked, but this beaver does not want to go home with me. I know that. He does not want to go home. And these are one of the strongest animals I've ever even trapped, so this isn't going to be easy anyway. There he is, though. Look at that. Beaver in a live trap. Now, theoretically, since I caught this beaver live, I could transport him to a location that actually wants the beavers. But since I don't know anybody that wants the beavers, and they can go out of control really fast, I just went ahead and dispatched this beaver on the spot. It was really cool that I caught him in a live trap, but at the end of the day, I was really just testing a theory. After checking the trail camera, it was pretty cool just to see how many different animals use the dam. We had deer, raccoons, muskrats, beavers, of course, geese. We even caught a snake on trail camera here. But then we got video of something very interesting. It's a turtle, but it's not a snapping turtle, which is what I originally thought the pond was infested with. Instead, it appears to be a red ear slider, which brings up an entirely different problem. You see, red ear sliders aren't really meant to be here. But you may be asking, how did they get here? Well, if you don't know, red ear sliders are actually super popular as pets. And as people get red ear sliders as pets, when they get a little bit too big for their fish tanks or turtle tanks or whatever people have, I don't know, they go out to their local pond, lake, or river and just turn them out. And then one way or another, they swim up the creek, they find their ways into ponds like this, and then their population just explodes, which we can see from the drone footage. There is a ton of these things, and they reproduce like crazy, taking up food and resources that native animals could be using. And just as I was heading out, I rolled up on a little bit of confirmation. Let's check this guy out. Is he still alive, or is this just a shell? No, he's still alive. He's still in there. Bring him on tailgate and check him out. So this is the turtle we've been seeing on the drone and on trail camera. And of course, this probably isn't the exact one because this pond, I believe, is full of them. Which originally, I did actually think this pond was infested with snapping turtles. But that was before I actually looked a little deeper and found out that it might actually be these guys. These guys definitely have a snapper mouth and they will bite. Oh gosh. That could also explain why we weren't as successful at catching these guys. With the bait as big as I was using and the hook as big as I was using, these guys don't have a giant mouth and they don't really get much bigger than that. So, could explain why we wasn't exactly catching anything. After doing a bit of research on how to catch red ear sliders, it turns out you can actually trap them, but not the way we'd been doing it. Instead, people sell traps to catch them when they're sunbathing. But instead of paying a bunch of money and waiting 10 days for it to get here, I just decided let's build it ourselves. So here is the finished product. You can see it here. You can see it on the website. It's not too far off. We've still got 2 more pieces, and it's the floats on the doors we've still got to do. But the store just didn't have them, so we're going to have to do that tomorrow. On the website, it was $130, and it was going to take 7 days to ship. But I built this one for $120 and took me 3 hours to build. Probably should have just bought it. And to be honest, it still might not actually work. We're going to drop it in the pool pond and we're going to test if it floats. If this thing sinks, we just wasted 120. Yes! Dude, that is perfect. I don't know how to get it out though. If I can find something to float those doors up, I think it's ready to go toss in the water. And then maybe we'll finally be able to catch these turtles. The next day, after a couple modifications to the trap, we were ready to take it out to the pond and see what it can do. All right, guys, well, since I've been out here, it looks like all the grass is gone. They must have put a chemical in here and killed it all, which is better for fishing. But right out here in the middle should be a good place to drop the trap. Okay, should be able to just toss it like that, and then we'll pull back around and actually get it ready. All right, so I don't think I've actually told you guys how this trap works, but basically these are the ramps. You flip them out. They have a pull noodle on them, that way it floats. For this kind of trap, there's no bait needed. This is a sunbathing trap, which means the turtles are looking for something to sit on. They should see this in the water, climb up this, climb into it, fall in, and then this pipe is hopefully too slick for them to be able to climb back out. Apparently there's no bait needed, but I've also never seen one of these traps being used before, so I don't really know what to expect. Wait, give it some time, we'll see how good it actually works. One thing I know though, is that the trap they're selling for 150 bucks ain't no better than that one. If anything, that one's a little bit better. All right guys, this is the moment of truth. The trap's been out here for 4 days. I've been checking it, but I've also left it just in case it takes time. I've never dealt with one of these traps before, so I don't know if it takes time or if it's pretty instant. I don't really know, but it's been 4 days, and if it's gonna take longer than this, I think I have a better solution. Either way though, put the boat out there, we're gonna check it. I'm looking around right now just to see if I see any turtles on top, and I'm pretty sure I do right over there. So one way or another, even if this thing caught turtles, it definitely didn't catch them all. But we're gonna go ahead and get this thing in the water. We're gonna get out there and check that trap, and I really hope I didn't spend $115 for nothing. But wouldn't be the first time. After paddling out to the trap, it was time to see if we actually had anything in it. All right, guys, we are coming up on the trap, and I think we have bad news one way or another. First, okay. Yeah, we got bad news, no matter how you swing it. Coming up on the trap, here's what we got. It literally looks like, yeah, we don't have anything. But more importantly, these gates, which were supposed to be floating, they were down on the side for some reason. But really, that's not even what's important. What's important is that there's nothing in it. And then I'm looking right over there, and I'm seeing turtle heads popping up. Well, that's something, I guess. We're about to make a pretty big transition from our tactics to catch these turtles, but I just want to put this out here. These turtles, no matter what the species, have somehow turned into one of the hardest animals I've ever tried to catch. The jugs are supposed to work. The cane poles are supposed to work. That thing is apparently supposed to work. But it seems like to take care of these turtles, we're gonna have to go back to the basics. And it's my 22. Target acquired. Oh, and he's not alone. There might be even 3. See him?
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
His head's barely above water.
Look good from my end. What'd it look like on the drone?
Looks good.
Cool. All right. Can't confirm that kill yet. That might just take time. Oh, that was above him. It's close, but didn't get him. All right, let's scoot on over. All right, guys, we've just scooted over. We've located a lot more turtles. Got the drone up in the sky right there. We got 1 turtle, 2 turtle, 3 turtle, 4 turtle. There's turtles everywhere. That's why we're here in the first place.
You hit him?
Who done?
Yeah, he's
See?
floating to the bottom.
Okay, that's what we want. That right there is what we want. We gave these turtles a chance to get trapped. They didn't take the chance. So we're gonna give them the next best option. Oh, there's 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Shoot that bigger. Get him or miss him?
You got him.
Got him. All right, that's good. That's good. Now we're hitting our shots. There's so many right there too. It's crazy. That's why we're here. Oh, he's done for.
Yes.
I saw him flip over.
He is dead.
Got him. Now I gotta reload. Out of ammo. Crazy how many turtles there are. Which is why I originally thought this place was infested with snapping turtles. But once we started taking a closer look, we realized it wasn't snapping turtles at all. Seems like there's another one way over there. It's kind of far, but... Lining up the shot. This one's a long one. But I do think we can make it.
A little bit in front of him.
Alright, here we go. Hold right on him.
Yes, he's dead.
Oh,
He's dead.
that was perfect.
Man, he's just floating like this.
That is perfect. I just realized something. It's only 50 yards away. I thought it was like 80. That's why some of my shots hadn't been as good. I misjudged the distance. Good thing about these turtles, guys, not only do we need rid of them, but the fish will also eat them. And if the fish don't eat them, they'll decompose and turn into fish food either way.
Found it. See what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Right on him.
Cooked.
You got him. Yeah.
Done for. Perfect. That's good. That's what we're here for. It is hot out here, but we're taking care of them. It's crazy because there's always one more. Someone way over there too. There's always more. All right, it's the next day. As you've seen, we got a few turtles there, but not nearly as many as we was looking for. It took me a minute to really get dialed in to where I was hitting my shots, but now I remember where I was holding. We've even got the big drone in the back. We're gonna set it up, and now we're gonna do what we was trying to do the other day. We're gonna go ahead and kill the rest of them, or at least as many as we can, and well, that's what we're here to do, so that's what we're gonna do. And we got Abram.
Oh, no.
We got Adam. There we go.
Adam, 80 AM.
All right, we're gonna head on down. We're gonna shoot some turtles. Pretty big drone, but it's got a really good camera on it. We'll be able to get really good kill confirmed on here.
SD card error.
Shut up. Now we're gonna look for turtles, and I think I spotted one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording on this thing so that now you can see exactly what the drone is seeing too. And once I locate the turtle, we're gonna zoom right in on it. All right, guys, just spotted a turtle. I'm gonna go ahead and get him on.
Not moving.
I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I'm very steady for this. I should be able to hold right on him, but I'm gonna have to do it right. How was that?
You hit him, I just don't know where.
He's not sitting there floating. Say he got away. No, I think I got him. I can see his body through the camera. I can see his body and a red mist going throughout the water. That means we got a hit. All right, that's what we're here trying to do. We just need that to happen a lot more. I see him. All right, for some of these, I gotta be pretty precise and gotta really make sure I do everything right. Here we go. This one's a long shot, but I think we can do it.
That looked perfect to me. If you missed, you barely missed.
I think I see another one straight ahead though. So we may go ahead and get a double. All right, here we go. Pulling up on him. He's out there. No, that one's a long way out there, but I do think we can get him. I'm gonna have to get down right here.
Shot in front.
Man, just in front of him?
Yep.
My distance wasn't right. Let's try him. Oh yeah. Missed him, didn't I?
No.
No, I killed him.
You took his head off, I think.
That's what we're looking for then.
He's just floating down the pond now.
Actually, I don't know if I killed him or not. He's
thought
not
I
moving.
I thought I seen some blood.
You might. I'm gonna give him another shot just in case.
Okay.
That one will sink him. Make him a little more fish food.
Yeah.
I see one right behind that bush area. See if I can find him. There he is. And then let me see if I can two-time him. This one's hard because I don't have a good rest. I might be able to from right here. From right here, I might be able to make this. Still a really hard shot, but I might be able.
It's close.
It was really close.
I'm not sure if you got him, but
I didn't either. That was close. Got one out there, but I do got a good shot at him.
he's not moving. I think you destroyed him.
Dude, These guys are crazy.
Must stink.
These sweat bees. I do stink. Get off of me! Sweat bees, I'm about to kill them. All right, we're getting eaten alive by, I'm getting eaten alive by sweat bees. Drone battery's going down. I think we're gonna call it. Good mission, we done good. I think this is all we're gonna be able to do for today. No matter what, I think we've done a decent little dent to these turtles, even if nothing else. And we fed a good bit of fish too. All right, guys, it's been 2 weeks. I think we did pretty good on the turtles, but I just flew the drone a few minutes ago. We didn't do enough. Obviously, it's gonna be really hard to straight up eradicate these turtles, but I do wanna do as much as I can. And I wanna come out here at least one more time and see what I can do. I brought the drone, so we're gonna get epic footage there, and the scope cam. So let's just come out here and see what we can do. First thing, we'll get this drone up in the air, and then we'll get straight on into it and just start shooting as many as we can. And we don't have a ton of time to do this. All right, there's that. All right, let's get some turtles.
Taking off.
All right, let's get this thing in the air. I see our first turtle right there. All right, let's see what we can do. Looks like that guy's just under the water. His head's coming up. Here we go. Let's see if we can get him. I gotta hit its head, otherwise it's not gonna work. Looks like we got him on the drone. You can see he's just sitting there spiraling. That's exactly what we're looking for. There's his body just chilling. He's going down. All right, let's turn over. We got another one right over here. What do we get on him? Another hit. It took me a day or two, but I've got this thing dialed in, and I know exactly where I need to aim to get these guys. All right, we got this one on the move. Let's get it. We just need him to stop and pop his head up. All right, we're shifting our attention to that one right in the middle. What did we get on him? Did we get him? He's down. Let's see if we can get a combo real quick. All right, there's one coming up. Did we get him? Dude, 4 for 4. That's kind of hard to beat right there. Let's go on. There's one a little bit further. Let's see if we can get him. There he is. He just went down. We're going to keep up with him and see if he resurfaces. We're not out here wasting any time at all right now. There he is. He's coming back up. What do we do? Did we get him? Look at the dust fly, man. All right, there's one. Top of the screen. Did we get him? Got him too. That's 6 for 6 right now. Look at him, dude. He's just done for. He's just done for and floating. All right, let's look around, see what else we got. All right, there's one out there a pretty good ways. We can try it though. That's a pretty long shot, but we'll take it if we can get a good rest. Here we go. No. Wait a minute, I shot the wrong turtle. That ain't even the one. Okay. I shot at the wrong turtle. Let's line this up again. Did we get him? And there he is. Done for. It's a small target. But once you get it dialed in, we got it. What do we do? Did we get him? Dusted him. You know that whenever you shoot them and red powder goes everywhere, you know you probably got them. Okay, find a new one. Oh my goodness, there's so many targets. What do we do on him? He might have got away, I couldn't tell. We got to reload though, either way. Is that one alive? All right, just found our next target. Guys, it's just straight up shooting turtles. These are the red ear sliders. They're not meant to be here. The owner don't want them here. I tried to trap them, didn't work. So now we're just gonna do whatever we can, and this is pretty effective as it seems. Moving on to the top. Boys, I believe we got them both. Both those shells are just slowly sinking. Right here we got like 5 in one frame, maybe even more. Oh my gosh, there's so many turtles. Alright, that one was bad shot. That's the first one we've missed today. Now we got 2 more, 3 more. Let me see what I can do to this 3-pack real quick. This is gonna be a whole lot harder of a shot. Let's see if I can get my leg up here somehow. If I can get this, I might make it work. Can't tell. I'm not sure what happened. We're watching one underwater. He's coming back up. There he is. That one did not connect. This clip right here is what we're working for. There's just so many turtles. And it would take so long to try to kill all of them. Let's start with that one on the right and we'll go right down the line. I believe that one was a little low. All right, there's one. Dang, dude. There's just so many turtles. There's no way I can get them all, or at least not at one time. It's looking like this is probably going to end up being a multiple hunt thing to be able to actually put a dent in these invasive turtles. It just stinks because the whole reason that we're trying to get them out is like, look how many turtles there are and how much like resources they take up from the natural stuff that could be here. The natural turtles and the natural stuff that's actually supposed to be here. I think I'm gonna send one more shot way down there at that big group of turtles. Not sure if I can hit them, but I'm at least gonna send a shot at them. And with that, I think I'm gonna call that the end. The war's not over, but that is all that I can do today. We didn't get them all, but there's a good few handfuls less than there was yesterday. And although we didn't really solve the problem completely, we definitely put a dent in it, and it's just gonna take time. Click over here if you wanna see another pond that was being destroyed by beavers and what we did about it, or right over here for some alligators that had become a serious problem.